What's good? It's Unconventional AF with Jaleel Wavy back with a new episode. Yeah. Your boy just turned 32. I posted a picture on my Instagram story from me back in the day when I had terrible skin. And I know the people in Charlotte don't know fat ass, terrible skin. They don't know that Jaleel. They just see this fine specimen right here. But yes, I didn't always look this good now. Your boy done came up. I look better at 32 than I did my entire 20s. So, cheers for me. I did want to talk about my goals for 2026 because I did mention that last year when I did my 2025 wrap up. So let's go ahead and get into it today. Earlier this month, I turned down a job opportunity or put a stop to an interview process for a huge media company that anybody that's in my role would die for, like for real. Like working for this company would have been a dream come true, even for me. But I realized it wasn't my dream job. And ultimately, I decided to stop the interview process. I told them that I was going in a different direction. I have no direction. Have no direction whatsoever. It just did not feel right. It's the exact same thing that I do now that I hate. And when the dust settled and the excitement wore off from moving to a new city and working for a new company, I was asking myself, how would I feel? And if it's the exact same thing that I do now that I do not like, I can't see myself being happy with that role when I settle in and this is just everyday life for me. So I decided to not proceed with the interview process, and I'm like, I'm gonna just put my energy into what I really can control, which is the podcast. And I hope I don't regret this in like 6 months. Going to that company, I would have had to play the waiting game because I would love to be in TV production. But I didn't want to be somewhere where I was going to have to sit and wait for another 2-3 years and hope that a better opportunity comes, because that's literally what I'm dealing with right now. The only reason why I'm still at my full-time job is because I thought my radio job would have done something for me, as in get on air, and that's never going to happen. So I have to figure out what my next move is. And yes, that would have been a great company to work for, but that was not the role for me. So I had to go with my gut and just move on. Because I'm like, look, I'm not about to do this to myself. It is what it is. I want this podcast to be my savior. I want this podcast to save me. And when I say that, I just want this podcast to open up doors, give me opportunities. And I am determined to make sure that I look back at me turning down that road and being grateful that I did, because, oh, look where I'm at now. Some of my goals for 2026. Physical fitness journey, let's say that. Going to the gym. I have been going to the gym this year. It's hard for me to have certain days because I do have 2 jobs. So I kind of have to get in working out just wherever I can. It's the same thing with running. I have to pick and choose, like when I'm free. If I'm not hanging out or something, I really have to fit it in within my schedule. And it makes it tough for me to stay consistent with the gym, stay consistent with running, but I'm going to do it because I'm trying to be fine. For my 33rd birthday in 2027, I'm trying to be on somebody's beach. I want my toes in the sand, sun out, abs out. I'm trying to be sexy. All of that out in the sun next year. So I'm going to stay with this fitness journey. My inspiration is Michael B. Jordan. That's who I desire to look like. No, I'm just talking shit. But that is, though. I'm just saying. Like, I want a nice physique and all. So that's what I plan on working towards this year. And then when it comes to running, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't give a damn about races anymore. And I know that's weird for runners, but I do not care about running races anymore. I don't care about trying to PR every race. I don't care about collecting medals. I probably don't even have 20 medals yet. And I don't give a damn. I just want to run because I enjoy it. Go out there, do a couple races a year, 1 half marathon, a 10K. And if I feel like putting in the training for a full, maybe I will attempt a full. But I could care less about running anymore. Like, that's not on my list of things to do or matter. Could care less. Because I had to look back at my fitness journey because I used to be fat. Yes, I used to be heavy. And when I lost weight, it was because of running. But now, I wasn't tracking my runs with an app. I didn't know how many miles I was doing. I didn't know anything about pacing. I was just out there running off pure vibes. And it was a good time. And I dropped the weight on top of going to the gym. But I dropped the weight. This was probably, I don't know, like 2017, 2018. And I was just out there, just doing whatever. The first run I tracked was in 2020. It was a 14-minute pace. It was a 4-mile run. And I finished in 57 minutes. It's crazy because even at my worst during Chicago, I still was at like a 11-minute pace with walking, running. So I have came a long way. The last thing I wanted to mention to anybody that is considering leaving their hometown or their home state and is scared to do so, just do it. Rip the Band-Aid off and do it. I promise you, you will not regret it. Now, it will not be easy. I've been in Charlotte over 4 years now, and I feel like I'm just now in a good place. Probably, I don't know, maybe like the end of 2024 is when I start feeling good about being here. Mind you, I moved here in 2021. So it took me a while before I found my footing, before I found friends, a community. But let me tell you this, I don't regret it at all. It's been the best thing that has happened to me in a long time. I feel like I actually have lifelong friends now where I didn't feel like that before. I'm a different human being. My mental health is a lot better, but that's due to therapy. And one thing that I always say is the Rockford Jaleel is not the Charlotte Jaleel. If I had to meet with somebody that don't know current me, I don't even know if we would click on the same things because I'm not that person. I'm a much healed man now. I am better for it because I have grown so much. My friend group looks different. I like different things. Musical theater, that's my shit now. Love me a musical. That's just one of the things that's different about me. I always say the only thing I knew about musicals was Tyler Perry, and I used to fast forward through the singing parts. Now, I still don't care for the singing, but when you go see it live in person, you like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. These are the greatest, most talented people that you could ever see. This is live, and they can't mess up. And if they do mess up, you don't realize it. So catch me down at the Bell Theater, because, baby, I'm in there. I don't know why I threw that in there. Yeah, I don't know. This episode is kind of whack. But my goal for this podcast in 2026 is to try to record more episodes within the week, post more clips online. I'm giving Instagram everything this year. Last year, I was posting like one clip and then posting everything on TikTok. I don't give a damn. Y'all can like it or not. I'm posting everything on Instagram this year, and y'all just gonna have to get with it. Unfollow me if you ain't fucking with the content. It is what it is. Remember, I'm posting full videos on YouTube now. Subscribe to the boy on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok under Jaleel Wavy and Unconventional AF on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for listening.